pretty cool. So I wanted to read something today to somebody, and I decided to come down here and read to you, whomever it is watching this. I have this new book called Reflections on the Life of the Spirit, and it's put out by the Ruhi Institute. I haven't even begun it yet. And this is the book 1, and I'm not exactly sure how many books there are right now. I don't know if there's 9. Maybe somebody knows the answer to that. But I'm going to start with book 1, and yeah, go from there. Come over here. Shanti. Shanti, baby, stay with mommy. We can't go any further because Juno Beach, there's no animals allowed on the beach, so we're going to stay up here. Okay, so we're going to start with the beginning. To the collaborators. The Ruhi Institute uses the term collaborator to refer to all who study, teach, or apply its courses, wherever they may reside. These participants are indeed collaborators because all share the Institute's purpose, to use the courses as means of serving the cause and promoting the well-being of humanity. In every study group, there is always a more experienced person who acts as a tutor. The other members of the group constitute the students who seek the tutor's help with their studies. However, it is clearly understood by all participants that they are engaged in a reciprocal process, one in which everyone learns. The responsibility of learning rests with each participant. It is the student who undertakes the active work of learning. The tutor facilitates this process and also gains new insights into the material. The relationship is not that of a learned one with a group of ignorant people. Understanding the Baha'is' writing, prayer, and the life and death are often the first units that a group of collaborators chooses for its studies. We hope the tutor will carefully go over the ideas presented here. Those who are studying these units for the first time need not concern themselves with this introduction, as they will have to analyze it at a later time, when they themselves will act as tutors. Oh, there you are. You are such a good girl. She's such a good puppy. Of this book for the groups of beginners. Okay, in studying the courses of the Ruhi Institute, participants are expected to achieve 3 levels of comprehension. The first is a basic understanding of the meaning of words and sentences of passages from the writings, which constitute the core of these courses. Thus, for example, after reading the quotation, the betterment of the world can be accomplished through pure and goodly deeds, through commendable and seemly conduct, the student is asked, how can the betterment of the world be accomplished? At first glance, this type of question may appear too simple. Oh, I was thinking quite the opposite. Yeah. Okay. But the following 2 observations from actual experience point to some of the reasons for the adoption of a simple approach to this basic level of understanding. Whew. Often for the study of the first unit in the book, the tutor will divide the group into pairs. One person in each pair is asked to read the quotation aloud, and the other is asked to formulate a question, the answer to which would be the quotation. For some, such an exercise is extremely easy and is carried out swiftly. Others find constructing a question from a sentence challenging at the beginning and need practice before they acquire the necessary skills. This type of exercise is not, of course, applicable to most of the units of the Ruhi Institute and is done less and less frequently as the students advance in their studies. Cool. The second observation has to do with the participants who insist on giving their 2 opinions and strongly resist repeating the quotation as the answer to a question. Okay, the second observation has to do with the participants who insist on giving their own opinions and strongly resist repeating the quotation as the answer to a question. Okay, clearly there's nothing wrong in having and expressing one's own ideas, but an understanding of the writings must begin by focusing the mind on what is being read before allowing one's imagination to roam and personal opinions to flow freely. Got it. It is quite likely that by first developing in the believers early in their study of the faith a capacity to focus attention on the immediate and explicit meaning of sentences they read from the holy writings, we will be contributing to the creation of unity of thought in our communities, since such a unity can only be attained when personal opinions are illuminated by divine wisdom.